garden, back to the 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 garden.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Vinyl Garden. We are your hosts, Dazey and Intuit.
Hi.
And we're here each and every week, Thursdays from 6 till 7 at Mono Radio. We will use our hour with you each week to provide some music education, to take you on a magical journey with us, using our favorite medium, records. Specifically, the records in our own personal record collection. Being lifetime collectors and complete music addicts, we will always celebrate the albums, the artists, and the songs that we love, covering many decades, all the genres, and always trying to educate and bring you music you didn't even know you needed to hear. This is the Vinyl Garden.
Here we go with our first record of the day on the Vinyl Garden on Mono Radio Tulum. The first record we have up is Small Black, Limits of Desire, released in 2013. A little bit about Small Black. They're based out of Brooklyn. They started as a bedroom recording project, recording in Long Island, New York at singer Josh Kolonick's Uncle's Surfboard Workshop in 2009. Their first self-titled EP was released in early 2010, and their debut album, New Chain, released later that year, were comprised of loopy lo-fi hip-hop drums and samples and stark angular keyboard programming. The band's sound was totally in sync with the growing chill wave scene of 2010 and set them up as pioneers in its evolution. After the completion of the album, the band quickly evolved into a full-fledged touring band as they saw the potential in the live format. After touring for a couple of years and the release of their mixtape Moonkiller in 2011, which leaned really hard into left-field hip-hop sounds, the band decided it was time to pursue a completely new sound and aesthetic. Limits of Desire, released May 14th, 2013, the band left their rudimentary lo-fi sound and program style for a lush 80s-inspired sound palette that is worlds away from the simplified level of musicianship and production that they'd started with. Limit sounds like a universal leap from their previous work in both its shimmering, polished sound as well as its songwriting. While the album still sits adjacent to the chillwave sound, their sound purely captures the true essence of a very particular 80s sound while sounding both current and timeless. To me, this record feels like the soundtrack to a John Hughes movie that doesn't exist. It perfectly encapsulates everything that I love about 80s new wave synth pop and indie sounds without being stuck in a moment. Every time I listen to this record, it makes me feel like I am 16 again while simultaneously seeming like the soundtrack for memories that haven't been made yet. It is the perfect indie vibe for every sunny day, and I absolutely adore this record, beginning to end.
My gosh, it's playing in our house constantly. And I'm sure all of our friends have heard it that have been to our house.
It's
So
a record that for all of my friends that I have who probably stopped listening to music in the 80s and listened to it over and over again, I give it to them because it is just something that's fresh and new, and they all love it. It's a perfect record.
It really is. So the song we're going to play for you, Sean, it's Only a Shadow.
I forgot which one we're starting with. Let's do it.
All right. We're going to do it. This is The Vinyl Garden and Small Black. We'll see you on Mono Radio in a minute. That was Small Black, and you're back with The Vinyl Garden here on Mono Radio. God, Sean and I just love that album so much. Again, this is the
10th anniversary edition. We have the original as well, but this one actually comes with a full second record that has all the outtakes from the original recordings of the album that didn't make it onto the album. They're all really great, but I mean, I think the original just is so perfect. It's perfect end to end.
Amazing. So we're gonna play you one more song for this from this album, "Limits of Desire," and the song is the title track, "Limits of Desire." It's just a beautiful one. So we hope you love it as much as we do. And again, you're listening to Mono Radio. Until then, enjoy the Vinyl Garden. Absolutely gorgeous. That was Small Black here on the Vinyl Garden. We're Dazey and Intuit, and this is Mono Radio. Thank you for joining us. Everyone here, everyone at home, shouts out to everybody all over. And thank you for all your great comments about our shows and our awesome taste in vinyl.
Okay.
On to the next. I just love we can really play Small Black again. It makes me. It's got that like indie chill wave. Perfect. I call it the Daisy wave, where you just sit back and have a smoke and chill it out. Listen to Small Black. I highly advise everyone do it. Next, another one.
Okay. Next up, we're going to play The Cure, "Standing on a Beach" from 1986. This is certainly not the last time that we'll talk about The Cure on the show, but this is a great entry point to discuss the everlasting importance and relevance of this band. So firstly, the album is a collection of singles and album cuts released between 1978 and 1986. So essentially a greatest hits package for a band that was literally just ascending in its first 10 years with all of these incredible songs in only the first decade, and here we are almost 50 years later, and this band is still as relevant as ever. Secondly, the track listing on the album is chronologically ordered by release, so you can experience the progression through post-punk, goth, new wave, alt-rock, and flirtations with their own version of pop while listening to the record almost in real time as it's happening. Most bands mix up their greatest hits comps to obscure their earlier works that they aren't as proud of or to try to hold the listener's interest, but this album is perfection start to finish in the order it was released. Thirdly, the album title "Standing on the Beach," the vinyl version, or "Staring at the Sea," the CD version, is taken from The Cure's debut single "Killing an Arab," which in recent years the song has been dubbed racially inappropriate. However, Robert Smith, The Cure's main songwriter and vocalist, who is an avid reader, was merely trying to capture the essence of Albert Camus' The Stranger, or L'Étranger, the existential masterpiece, into a 2.5-minute song. And this was his very first attempt at writing a single. So, that's pretty ambitious. Lastly, the mythical image of the leathered old man on the cover is a retired old fisherman, John Button, and the band thought the worn appearance of John fit the image of the band and the idea that they were trying to capture in their music. John Button was famously quoted as saying, "If I can help these youngsters break through, why not?" At this point, they were all well on their way to becoming one of the biggest bands in the indie scene all over the UK and Europe, so I think they were doing fine, John. But here we are. This is, what are we listening to first?
A Forest.
A Forest.
just pure magic. The Cure, A Forest. Gosh, that song. I'm going to tell a funny story about my life. So growing up, I went through being a dancer, being in tap and jazz and ballet. I went through all the music, all the pop music, all the classical music. With my family and my dad in a band, I listened to rock music and glam rock and all sorts of things, and soul and disco and everything. So, but I went in a different direction when I was in high school, and I was into underground alternative clubs. We'd go to this club called X Club. And then from there, I got into some industrial and some goth music. And I had some girlfriends, and we all loved to be goth girls. So for a few years, full tilt, leather wearing, all my friends will attest to this, goth girl, Lisa. So we'd go to this bar underage with fake ID and go to all the goth nights. One was called the Sanctuary Vampire Bar. It was wild. So in 1996, I had moved. It was my second year in residence in university. And I was kind of lonely, and it was my birthday. And I didn't plan to do anything really for my birthday. So my 3 goth girlfriends came up from Hamilton, they got me in the car and drove me to Toronto to the Varsity Arena, where the Cure were playing on my birthday. And I almost died when we arrived there. I had no idea they were going to do this. So at the time, it's a funny story because I was reading a little bit about that concert, and Robert Smith said a little bit. He was commenting in a magazine article about this, and he said he was 37 at the time, and at that time, during that tour, he already felt like he was coming to the end of his career, and that was in 1997. He just released an album. This is wild. So the concert was 3 hours long. It was 36 songs, imagine. Back-to-back Goth Girls Dream. They did 2 encores with 4 and 7 songs in each. It was just, Robert Smith is my hero. And I think the music of The Cure, especially all the lyrics, the way he writes the music, the guitar melodies, it's just like something that brings out the deep emotions in people. And especially as a teenager going through things and going through the changes in life, you're just like, people go to whatever music style that brings out what they need to bring out in their life, I guess. And I need to bring out some Robert Smith and The Cure for about 4 years. So that was the pinnacle of my entire goth life. So next, we're going to play another song from this very same album, and it's called The Walk. Sean, you have it ready for us? Thank you.
Outside your door, we walked around.
Fantastic once again. That was The Cure. This is The Vinyl Garden. I'm Dazey and my partner in all things, Intuit. And we are here at Mono Radio every Thursday from 6 till 7 playing vinyl out of our collection, talking about it, telling stories. I have another story for you to go for that. So, another goth girl story. I was on my way. My friend Diana and I would always go to the bar. And we were underage, and we had fake ID. And so, sorry, Diane, to put you out there now. But we were going out and dressed head to toe. And my mother and her mother would always think we were going to the library, dressed all crazy. So we were like, all right. I didn't know where my mom was, so I thought I could get out the door dressed to go out dancing. And I had leather jacket on and Doc Marten boots up to my thighs and just all the things that my mother would have died. So my mother was on the front porch with all the Italian and European neighbors all on the street watering their grass. My mom saw me coming down the stairs and sprayed me with a hose from the top of the stairs all the way down the stairs, all the way down the walkway, all the way down the second stairs, all the way down the driveway and out to the street. And I just ran full tilt crying, why? She was embarrassed that I was walking in front of all the neighbors dressed like a vampire or whatever she thought. So regardless, I went to Diana's. We got it all sorted and we went dancing, fixed our makeup, and we went. Gosh. It was like, my mother still to this day is like, I was not going to let you out of the house looking like that. Regardless, I went out and it was amazing. So we're going to play one more Cure song to close off the little walk through Lisa's life as a goth girl. This one's a beauty and it's called In Between Days on Mono. Beautiful, beautiful song. Gosh. So we'd love to talk quickly about our event that we're doing this Saturday, and it's once a month on Saturdays at Botanica, and we do a beautiful day. It's noon till 8 p.m. We bring a bunch of crates of records down, and we set up. Thank you, Fernando, for letting us do that once a month. And we invite everybody. It's free to all. It's a public service to listen to the music together with all of you. And we take some requests, and we dance, and kids come, and families come, and dogs come, and it turns into a party sometimes, and sometimes it's just a chill day, just hang out and listen to music. So we invite you all to come. We hope to see you there. It's this Saturday, March 28th, from noon till 8. And shout out to Cheryl at work. Yay. Thank you for watching. And Sean, do we have something else I might have forgotten?
Yes.
What?
By request.
Ooh, one more?
Do
we have one more? This is a special request for Carla Mercedes behind us. Woo! This is one more from The Cure, a beauty called Love Cats on the Vinyl Garden.
Welcome back to the Vinyl Garden, Mono Radio Tulum.
Love
That was
Cats.
The Cure, Love Cats.
Love Cats. Woo.
So much fun.
Fantastic. Oh, hello to Jemmy's watching.
Hi, Jemmy.
Thank you for tuning in. This is the Vinyl Garden. We are at Mono Radio in Tulum, and we are going to go on to the final song, the final album. Album?
No,
Both.
12-inch remix.
12-inch?
No, it's actually the 12-inch, the original version. The next track that we're going to talk about is New Order, Blue Monday, recorded in 1983. On the Vinyl Garden, Daisy and I are always trying to include records that are quintessential to our personal journey and discovery of music, and records that forever changed music itself. And this one definitely checks both of those boxes. The original incarnation of this group was the legendary post-punk band Joy Division. 3 weeks after the death of their lead singer by suicide, the remaining members decided to continue as New Order, with guitarist Bernard Sumner taking over vocal duties. They began to incorporate more electronics into their sound and move away from their raw post-punk beginnings. Originally, Blue Monday was meant to be an instrumental piece that would play after the band had finished a live show so that they didn't have to do encores. The song was electronic and required complicated sequencing, and it was very difficult to achieve with primitive analog equipment in 1983. So actually programming the song to play took a lot of memory and a lot of effort. After laying down the final mix with the addition of vocals by Bernard Sumner and an additional instrumental dub edit on the other side, the band decided to release it as a 12-inch single on Factory Records. Peter Saville, the art director at Factory Records, was impressed with the futuristic electronics being used to create the song, while at a recording session, he found a floppy disk sitting on the table. For those who don't know what a floppy disk is, it was a 3.5 to 8 inch square piece of flexible storage disk. So essentially, it was a USB, but it only held 2 megabytes of information on it. So whether you're using your computer or whether you were inserting it into a slot, into a piece of equipment, it was what stored your samples, whereas now, obviously, in production, you have thousands and thousands of bytes of memory.
Exactly.
So when you look at the cover, you can actually physically see what a floppy disk looks like in large size if you don't know what it is. He had never seen one before, so he decided that the record jacket design had to look exactly like the floppy disk, bridging technology with the sound of the record. The special die cutting and color coding of the design of the record jacket was very expensive at the time, so to manufacture it, the physical record cost more to create than they could actually sell the record for.
I love that.
So here we are 43 years later. This record is still the biggest selling 12-inch single of all time, and they have lost money on every single record they have ever sold.
Every single one.
Another note about this, Blue Monday, which they actually never say in the song, the lyrics of the song, it's actually a reference to the novel Breakfast of Champions by Kurt Vonnegut. The term actually refers to the invention of the washing machine, curing the Monday blues of the American housewife having to do the laundry by hand during the 50s. Also, it was co-opted for the name of the saddest day of the year, statistically, which is always the third Monday in January. So this is it, the biggest selling 12-inch of all time by New Order.
Ready?
This is Blue Monday. You're listening to the Vinyl Garden, Mono Radio Tulum. That was New Order with Blue Monday.
Phenomenal. Just wanted to thank you all for being with us today, and everyone who's watching back there, and everyone that's in here. We really enjoy doing this. We really enjoy sharing information that we've been collecting for all of these years of our lives, and it's really wonderful to do this. So we're happy to be here at Mono Radio. Thank you guys for having us. We hope to see you at our vinyl garden this Saturday, March 28th at Botanica. And we're going to have a little vinyl market as well. We have a friend, David, from Caribbean Records coming, and he's coming with the boxes of records. And we're going to do a first little mini pop-up market. And then next month, we're planning to do a bigger vinyl market with some bigger vendors coming in. So it'll be really tons of fun. For all the vinyl lovers out there, please do join us, even if it's for a little bit. It's a beautiful day. So, because we had a little extra time, instead of shutting it down fast or early, we decided we're going to play you some more Small Black because it's our favorite album. And this is one of my absolute favorite songs. I love throwing it into a mix, and just, it's a beautiful little surprise somewhere in there. So this one's called Sophie by Small Black.
There's no sun.